So today I'm reviewing this Aklot drum set. I've been really impressed with this so far, and I'm going to show you the features and a few of the things that it does. First of all, it came with 2 sets of drumsticks. I've actually had a few different drum sets, and this is the first one to come with 2 sets of drumsticks, so that's very exciting. It's nice to have multiple sticks. And so let me just explain first of all the things I noticed first about this. The first thing I noticed was actually the stand, the structure of it is a little different than others. It has this bar right here in the middle, and this actually allows it to go taller or shorter or more out to the side a little bit with these. Basically, there's more room to spread it apart than I've seen in other drum sets similar to this. It can go taller, so if you're a tall person, you're gonna want them a little higher up, and so this kind of gives you flexibility to adjust it however you want because of this additional piece of support that they brought into here. So that's pretty sweet. I actually have it on one of the lowest, shortest settings because I am short myself. So the cymbals here, this is a rubber spot. This is where you want to hit it. You don't want to hit it here because that is not the spot to hit it. So it gives you a little zone to hit it. And so as you're playing, you're going to want to make sure this is tight on there so it doesn't twist and so you're not hitting the right spot. But that's how most electric drum sets work. And so let me tell you the thing that is my favorite part about this set above anything is the fact that you can actually pair your phone to the computer on this, and it can play any song that you have on Spotify or YouTube or anything, any sound that you have on your phone can come through here. That means you can drum along to any song that you want. Most of these drum sets come with preset songs that you've never heard before, and they're pretty fancy and cool, but it's way funner to be drumming to something that you like. One of your preferred songs. And it's really fun, like for my drum students, as they're learning to just play to a song that they love. So I was so hyped when I found out that this connects to the phone and lets you do that. These heads here are mesh heads. That gives it a bounce. And just like a real drum set, so you can do drum rolls on them. These are 6-inch heads on the toms, and these are 8-inch. The snare is 8-inch. That's pretty standard for most electric kits. Okay, I'm going to show you how the interface works a little bit. This is pretty cool because it has some functions that, or maybe some more functions than other kits that I've seen. First of all, this is the drum set you're on, number 1. And so if I hit like the snare drum on number 1, it sounds like that. But if I change the kit and go to number 2, sorry, let me hit that again. The snare now sounds different. This actually changes every single piece of the drum set for every single kit. And there's 20 different kits. And so you can cycle through and find one that you like. But let's say you like the hi-hat best on number 1, but you like the bass drum best on like number 3. So you can see that was the bass drum there, but if I go to number 3, then the bass drum sounds a bit different. And so if you go to this user drum set right here, you can actually choose each hardware, each piece of the hardware, you can choose what you want to do with it. So you can have the hi-hat from number 1 and the bass drum from number 3 and the crash from number 6 just by clicking on voice. Then it changes that tom specifically. Then you hit save, and that saves that drum set. Okay, so when you do a song, you want to listen to a song, you just hit play, and it starts a song that actually has drums in the song, but it's muted right now. If you hit mute, it turns on the drums. So you can hear the drum beat, try to learn it, then hit mute again to turn it off. And then you can try the song, the drums without that going to distract you in the background. So it's a really great way to learn songs, to have that mute function. If you want to change like the volume of individual, of like the tom or the crash or the ride, you hit page when you're selecting when you're kit selecting things, and that will help you change the volume. So you really can customize it in a lot of ways. Makes it super nice. And again, my favorite thing of all is that you can connect your phone and play whatever song you want out of it, and just drum to any song. So that's super fun. The other thing to know is these pedals, they're fairly large, which is good to let your feet go on it. And it comes with these screws built into it. So you can, if I screwed it down and this digs into the carpet a little bit and makes it so it doesn't slide. That's also very nice to have as well. And so I've been loving this drum set. It sounds good. I like the quality of the sound a lot, and it's really good for beginners or just anyone who wants to have a drum set in their house. I would highly recommend it.